Meg recruiting unpaid interns to Archewell after 17 staff quit their jobs for salary being evaded. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are facing more issues as a TV executive has quit their production company. The Sussexes set up Archewell in 2020 and have worked with some huge companies such as Spotify and Netflix. However, things seem to be going downhill for the couple as Bennett Levine, the manager of Archewell Productions, left the company this month. Bennett is the 17th member of staff to quit working for Meghan and Harry since they married in 2018. PR expert Ryan McCormick said this suggests there's chaos behind the scenes. Speaking exclusively to The Mirror, he said, Bennett Levine leaving appears to be an indication of chaos behind the scenes. The Mirror reported in 2023 that Harry and Meghan worked just 1 hour a week at Archewell. An hour a week is 2.5% of a typical 40-hour week that most people work. That shows a considerable lack of effort and commitment. You can't expect employees to be their best if you're not willing to set a good example. This could have been a reason why Levine left. However, he said a bigger issue than staff departures is the lack of content coming from Meghan and Harry. Levine departing, while noteworthy, doesn't compare to the elephant in the room, which is that Harry and Meghan aren't producing enough content. They have to produce value for their organisation, donors, media partners. I wouldn't be surprised if other high-level employees leave should this trend continue, he told us. Meghan and Harry have lost 8 members of staff since setting up Archewell, including people who worked in scripts, marketing and content. Bennett's departure follows that of his former boss, Oscar-winning producer Ben Browning, who quit the company last year. The Daily Mail estimates that around 17 staffers have left the employment of the Sussexes since they got married in May 2018. 8 since they moved to California in 2020. Recently, a source on Blind Item revealed that Meghan and Harry are in a big money crunch, so are choosing to not renew the contracts of people who know what they're doing, because those deals cost the most. To replace them, the Harkles have brought in at least one intern from college, who they can pay minimum wage rather than mid-6 figures. An intern only receives around $7.3 an hour from Meghan if they have a bit of experience, while other interns aren't paid at all. Minimum wage in California is $16 an hour. But that might be more than they're willing to pay someone. Even at $16 an hour, it's way too low for the cost of living. The Markles want to pay an experience. Being a member of the Sussex Survivors Group might be a plus point on a CV. Managing to work with them for any length of time shows you've got resilience and can cope with a ridiculously demanding and unreasonable boss. It's a virtual guarantee that if you can cope with her, you could cope with any other boss. Currently, Meghan and Harry are handling their PR themselves. There is a difference between the Sunshine Sex days, which resulted in multiple long interview photoshoot articles and print mags, and now, where there's much more negative coverage, and the stories in general are mainly limited to celebrity and women's magazine. Superficial coverage like Meghan's appeared in this parking lot wearing a great cape in July, or Meghan's getting a dream home in the Suits reboot, because this is real and is definitely for sure happening. Basically, really superficial and speculative stuff. A lot of this happens on its own or with extremely minimal prodding from whichever poor Archewell creature is handling PR currently.